The group led by Dr. Franklin discover newborn Titanite zombies in an underground cave system. Additional members, including Lachette, Pudding, and others, join the mission. They find injured individuals, Sunter and Evelyn, with serious magical infections. Sunter has a severe injury near her heart, while Evelyn has glowing red cracks, indicative of a Titanite and Chronite affliction. As Evelyn activates a portal to a medical camp, her condition worsens, causing her to request space due to pain. Attempts to manipulate the magical energies and both patients fail, highlighting the risks involved. The team sets up in the medical tents, awaiting professional assistance while they try to stabilize them.
Please don't touch me. I feel like this is a Chronite-related matter. I doubt anything related to your stuff that's related to maybe definition, manipulation, or anything will help this one. Because there hasn't been any found cure for Chronite infection. I think I'm dying very soon.
Evelyn, I understand you are worried. I understand you are afraid. But even if there is no solution, that does not mean I will give up. Now I need you to trust me.
Dr. Franklin outstretches a hand.
I will do my best to assist you. Even if I am to fail, there is no harm in trying.
I don't know how to describe this power. It's very emotion-based, from what I've researched, and I feel like I need to calm it down somehow. This is an ability that was given to me a long time ago, and I used it to create portals. That's how I got my portal abilities. However, recently, I've started to train myself to use it through my hands. What I've learned is that it's heavily tied to emotions and belief, so I can control it best when I'm calm and focused. If I use too much of it, or if it somehow gets too deep into my body, it starts to control me. But I'm trying to stay in control. There hasn't been a cure. This power came at a price. I just need to calm down for a second, so can everyone please step back? Just a couple of feet.
You all heard her. Everyone out.
Lachette looks at Evelyn, filled with mixed emotions, confusion and anger, but not anger like a person who hates, but more like a fatherly figure. He takes a step forward and says,
Where have you been?
Evelyn requested everyone to leave.
Everyone steps out of the tent.
I don't really have the energy to be emotional, nor do I think this is ever going to work at all, because this is a permanent thing. But if you could do me a favor to be my voice. I wanted to say something to the group, but I don't think I'm in the state where I can say it, if it's okay with you.
Go ahead.
Can you tell me, first of all, where were you for the last week? I wasn't really informed of where you guys went, so I'm a little clueless.
The entire group, including me, were all underground, in an area, for a lack of a better term, called Alter Olympus, the original. We were led by Solution to go to the underworld for training preparation. For a day. We've only returned recently.
It's been a week though.
You have my word that we were only there for a day, but there were moments where it felt longer. I suppose both our memories and time were affected. It seems the underworld has an effect on how we perceive time.
I don't mean this in any violent way possible. Franklin, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Apologies, but on our end, we've only been gone for one day. I believe back then you were able to call me. You had contact while I was down there. It seems that was not enough information. I apologize.
I just assumed it was Old Olympus, but in a different area of it. But I myself... This is probably just the emotions speaking, but I thought you all abandoned me, or that I was useless.
Evelyn, let me tell you this. We've only been gone for a day. It was never the plan to leave for any more than that.
I really have been pathetic for the last few days, have I? I feel like a lot of my plans have not benefited any of you in any way, or like the entire group. Could you maybe help me to understand or something What went through your heads during that time I almost died? I have a lot of questions I need to get off my chest. I don't want to see the group as enemies anymore. So, I would like to ask for more clarity in some areas, if that's okay.
You have my word. I will answer you to the best of my abilities, and as honestly as I can.
Did you all save me just out of duty? Like some kind of doctor's oath? Or was there any genuine care at all? Because personally, I felt like I was restricted a lot. During those times when I couldn't talk, when I was restrained, I felt like I never got an explanation for why anything was happening. So tell me, was that just your sense of duty? Did you see me as reckless? Was I nothing more than that in your eyes?
That did play a part in it, yes. I do have an oath to fulfill. However, Evelyn, that's not the only reason I did so. Yes, my oath required me to save you, but I also did not want to see you harm yourself any further. That does overlap with my oath, but I acted because I cared. At the very least, I saved you in the only way I know how to.
But you called me barbaric, reckless.
I did not see you as barbaric. Maybe perhaps reckless, but all of us are. I just saw you as a good friend who needed assistance. I'm unsure if I can say this with full honesty for the others, but at the very least, I never had bad intentions with you.
Strapped to a bed, watched constantly. Decisions made for me under the excuse of safety. I remember how wrong it felt, how every second stretched longer, because I knew I had no say in anything that was happening to me. People were looking at me during moments that were supposed to be mine. Moments that should have been private. And yet nothing felt private anymore. It was like I stopped being a person and became something to monitor, something to control.
I had no idea of this, Evelyn. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to pick up on your situation.
I know. Don't need to say it. To make up for everything, for all of this, whatever we get out of the trials, if we win, everything I gain, I'll give it to them. I'll give it to all of you. And saving Sunter, even if there's a chance I might die, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, just so you can move forward. So all of you can get out of here.
Evelyn, is this your own way of apologizing to everyone?
I don't even know. It's like, no matter what I do, they're all gonna get mad at me, so I have to atone. But more importantly, remember when I was asking you for a meld? I was making an artificial child of my own behind the scenes, and I hoped, really hoped, that maybe I could help with the mission. Saving this train. I did it with enthusiasm, and I thought maybe you guys might even like it, since it's in your field, isn't it? Bioengineering, and, the mechanical work you do. I made it for the team's benefit. But if everyone just wants to stay focused on the mission, then maybe my plans aren't really helping at all. I feel like they're useless, so I think I'm going to kill him.
She managed to catch Dr. Franklin off guard, something that rarely happens. He had always maintained his composure even in the most intense situations, but the moment she mentioned wanting to kill her project, that composure faltered. Now he looked at her in shock. She had truly startled Dr. Franklin. After a brief pause, he began to speak.
Chill. Evelyn, I'm sorry, but are you planning to kill your own creation?
No one even likes him! I've been working on this, yet everyone's been bullying me for it. 'Cause he's not born out of pregnancy. People keep trying to claim to be his father. Numo's been making jokes about him. Besides, Rasha said we should really focus on the mission and training for the trials. But more importantly, they keep on saying, this is what I mean by writing plans on something that still has unknown variables. It's on you now for rushing. So to hell with him! If no one wants him, then I guess it doesn't even matter if I make him or not.
Evelyn, I understand how you feel, but let me tell you this. Everyone is selfish. I shall explain further. No one in our group is doing things solely for the purpose of helping one another. Everyone has been trying to accomplish their own goals. We've never truly focused on helping one another. Yes, we do help, but that was never been our main concern. Take me, for example. I'm more focused on my research. Legal is more focused on his planned experimentation. Rasha, as of right now, is more focused on raising his child. And as for Pudding, well, I'm not sure what Pudding is planning to do. But the point is, no one in this group has been solely focusing on helping one another. Evelyn, have you truly been focusing only on this instead of yourself?
I don't even know anymore. I don't know what benefits anything. I don't know what will help. I don't know what will make anything better for them or make them see me less as a child and actually view me as a reasonable adult. I don't know if I want to continue my projects or anything. I'm doing this not only for atonement, but also because I cannot bear my son. I know it's strange to call him that since he's not from my womb. But I cannot bear for my son to be put in a world where he isn't liked or respected. No one in this world brings children into it for selfless reasons. You bring a child into existence because of your own desires. And I feel that if I stop now, at least he wouldn't have the same childhood I had, or even the same experiences, seeing that now I'm not, well, respected in the group. I feel like this is the only way. But again, maybe I'm just going crazy. The Cronite, it's killing me with pain.
Evelyn, I'm unsure if this is the correct advice to give you. Even I don't fully know how to guide you through this. Although I am a doctor and scientist, I have only really been taught by my mentor. I am not perfect. But Evelyn, I will tell you this. Focus not on others. I want you to focus on yourself. Tell me, other than creating your child for the sake of atonement for our group, surely you've had other thoughts while making it, correct? If I remember correctly, you are planning on raising this one with Lachette. Isn't that a goal worth pursuing on its own? Isn't that enough? Do you really need anything beyond that?
If you promise to keep a secret, I will tell you.
You have my word, on my oath, as a doctor and as your friend.
He was supposed to be a Colio.
You intended your creation, you intended Robert to be a tool?
Of course not. I don't want him to just become a tool. Even if Robert weren't a prototype, he would still be a child. But once he's born, if he decides for himself what he wants, I wanted him to have a way to create a world of its own after everything ends. Because Franklin, I can't go back. My world is gone. My hometown is gone. There's nowhere for me to return to.
You want to create a better world. If not for yourself, then for Robert and Lachette. I understand this, but if that is truly the case, wouldn't it be worse to stop now? Shouldn't you see this through and let the child, Robert, exist?
That's why I'm asking. Does this make me selfish? Am I doing the wrong thing?
Evelyn, there's nothing wrong with being a little selfish. No one would judge you for that. This is your creation, your path to choose. I have no right to tell you what you should or should not pursue.
Then I still have to think about it. But I guess you get the gist of what I'm saying. To summarize, I just want it to be over. I just want people not to be angry at me, and I really haven't been with the group either, because I've been having issues with Russia.
I completely understand. Everyone knows your situation, and we do not blame you. What the rest of the group is hoping for is a compromise between you and Russia. That's why everyone has been walking on eggshells up until now.
I don't think I can ever really be aligned with him. I personally believe in saving everyone. I think all life is sacred. Life itself is fascinating, and I can't agree with the idea that we have even the slightest of rights to take away a life. That is not for us to decide. But he threatened to kill, to commit genocide. That's why I've been distant from the group. I couldn't stand watching another world face genocide while no one did anything to stop it.
I see. I understand why you feel that way. But you do not have to worry, Evelyn. You're not the only one who thinks like this. I've already made plans to talk with these Bravurans and the others. I have no intentions of agreeing to this genocide or harming them. So does everyone else.
Thank you. I can't really show my face after this. I'm ashamed. I'm terrified. I'm losing my ability to speak. So if you would be my voice for them, if that's okay with you.
That is my duty to do so.
Thank you.
Then Dr. Franklin goes out and explains to the group.
All right, everyone. I need to explain Evelyn's current situation. She is currently feeling overwhelmed. Her emotions are making it hard for her to think clearly or explain herself. And the Cronite is only enhancing these emotions, which may result in killing her. She feels like she hasn't done much for the group, and sees herself as a burden. So she believes she has to make a big sacrifice to make things right. Even with support, she's finding it hard to put her thoughts into words. The group needs to give her space, be patient, and remind her that she is being valued, so she can calm down and regain control. That is her current situation.
Now informed, the group decided to strategize their approach, a one-on-one with Evelyn in the tent so that she doesn't feel overwhelmed. Pudding slipped into the tent quietly, holding a cup of liquid gold coffee, crafted with her food manipulation powers to comfort Evelyn. She offered it cautiously, giving Evelyn space to inspect it, wary of its effects. Standing a few feet back, Pudding gave a gentle thumbs up, letting her presence and encouragement speak without forcing into action.
Yes. Merry Christmas to you too.
Then, Illegal stepped into the tent in human form, careful to appear calm and non-threatening.
Please, I don't want any chemicals. I don't want to be strapped into the bed. I don't want someone stalking my privacy. Please don't hurt me.
If you are terrified of me, I could leave.
No. I'm not terrified. Don't worry. It's just, know what you're going to do. Just please don't put any chemicals on me. Please don't do it.
No. I'm not giving you more chemicals. I just want to talk, Evelyn. What I did to help you. I didn't realize it was causing you pain, and I'm truly sorry for that. I'll do whatever I can to make it right. Don't worry. I understand now. I was distracted. My mind is full of worry and my 2 daughters. My complicated relationship and everything else I was trying to manage. We barely knew each other. And it's been months since I left my village. I'm still concerned about the people I cared for, the farms I worked on, and the adventures I shared with my companions. I did everything I could to keep the village going, and now I feel lost. Some might call it fear. Maybe it was. But I had to try and find a way to feel okay again.
His eyes held quiet regret as he apologized for the way he had hurt Evelyn in the past, making it clear that he had never intended harm.
Evelyn, if you have anything on your mind, you can say it. I know that I'm horrifying, mostly being around anyone, including the team that I'm in. They call me a demon. They call me a monster. But they never let me explain for what I am. So please, let me help you to the best of my abilities. Because I rarely make friends with how I look.
I never really judged you for how you looked. Yes, you remind me of a frightening figure from my past, but I don't care about that. I've always been fascinated by alien life forms, and even though you're human now, it's still an alien world with alien people, so it's the same curiosity. The scientist in me hasn't disappeared. I don't hold anything against you illegal, aside from the restrictions placed on me. I'm glad you don't see me in a bad light either, and I'm also curious about your powers, so feel free to share them whenever you want. I should also say, if you want to help with one of my projects, well, I'm not sure if it will even work, because I'm still conflicted in my thoughts about killing Robert, but please, don't call yourself his father. I beg you. I can't handle a convoluted family situation like that.
No promises. Mostly because I'm just messing with you by teasing. I think that's how friendly banter works. Also, I am still human.
Then, Newman went into the tent, same as before. Evelyn is traumatized by the cartwheeling and the vegetable force-feeding she endured, so she went on the defensive.
Greetings! It seems like Numa has arrived at this opportune moment.
Numa, I swear to God, I'm too paranoid to have this right now.
Well, a timely situation, perhaps. Nevertheless, Evelyn, Numa can't do anything. It's not my obligation.
Numa, please. You're gonna get hurt if you get any closer. Chronite might burn you, though. I do apologize for my shortcomings, too. I just felt like I lost my sense of choice at the time, so I'm scared.
Oh, Evelyn. Destiny is artist, but the journey is never a solitary one. We may be bold in our moves, but it's never of ill intent. Numa wishes for your tranquility in this long-woven strife.
Rashar, before entering the tent, went out to find where Lachette was with his tracker. When he found her, she was already limping.
There you are.
You found me.
Don't say anything. You're hurt. Grab onto my arm.
I just finished them off. What's going on?
I'm not the best person to face her. Evelyn needs you.
What?
It took a few minutes, but Rashar flew back into the tent, this time bringing someone with him. It seemed that Rashar hadn't run away from the situation after all. He returned with Lachette. She appeared to the group outside the tent, but didn't enter it just yet. Everyone could see that Lachette was limping. Though her injuries weren't as severe as Evelyn's, the red cracks of titanite still ran across her body, burning with a mix of black and aqua smoke.
Lachette, I see you've arrived.
Yeah, it took me a while. I don't know what these things are. They seem to be new. I think these titanite creatures, they got stronger, but Raja told me Evelyn's in trouble. Can I see her or something?
You have every right to be by her side. As of right now, what's affecting you is also affecting Evelyn, to a much harsher degree. I do not know what it is specifically, but Evelyn does, and she has told me what to expect. It seems to feed off, or rather, gain more power with emotions. And Lachette, you and I both know that Evelyn is in need of emotional support.
Should I go in now? Rasha told me to go in later.
Not now, Lachette. Wait for a moment. Rasha, I understand that you and Evelyn aren't on the best of terms, and that's understandable. But at this moment, Evelyn is not in control of her emotions, and she's becoming unstable.
I feel like I wanted to sleep myself too. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's engulfing my body as well.
Indeed, Lachette. What you're experiencing right now is what Evelyn is going through, but much harsher. So Rasha, I beg of you, do not say anything that might trigger her. Anything that escalates her emotions may as well kill her right then and there. Please choose your words carefully. And for now, put everything aside. Do you understand me?
I understand you, but I also want you to know that I haven't given you much of a reason to trust me. But I didn't bring Lachette over here without a plan of my own. So, if you can just let me talk to Evelyn.
I'm just setting proper expectations.
Stage 3, Acute Manic Psychosis and Power Amplification, level 130 to 150. Stage 3 is a dangerous phase where emotions go out of control, swinging from uncontrollable laughter to sudden crying. The person may lose a clear sense of who they are and start justifying harmful actions as necessary. Pain or stress no longer stops them, it can actually make their powers surge. Their abilities grow extremely strong, affecting gravity, the environment, and even the basic rules of physics. By this stage, most people become permanently unstable because their body and mind can't handle the strain. The moment Rasha entered, however, Evelyn was already stage 3 into the chronite infection. Lachette, at least, was not as severe, but half of her face also had the red cracks with the black flames.
Back off! I beg of you!
I know you and I have not been on the best of terms. But I feel like with everything that's been going on, it's time to actually clear the air for once. I don't know what you did, but I feel that pain too. You feel like you can't do anything. Like no matter what you try, you can't save the people you love. I've been there. I've watched my mother die from an illness. People refused to treat her because of what she stood for. Because she wanted freedom for the train. I couldn't even save Akeisha.
And you thought genocide? Killing everyone on this train is justified? Just to erase everything. What about the people still here? What about Lachette? Or any of my loved ones? I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't justify that. No matter how hard I try. I won't support it.
The person I was before. I was in a place I can't even describe. I was afraid. I was lost. I wanted to end it all. When Akeisha died right in front of me, I almost did. I was ready to give up. But she surprised me. Even then. Through her kindness, she gave me something to hold on to. And in that moment, I didn't have a choice. My son didn't have a choice. I couldn't just walk away. Not from him. Not from the broken person I was becoming.
And that too! Romori was a miracle given to you, even after your darkest moment. And everyone celebrated him! And I keep thinking about that day. That was the same day I got Lachette back. I keep asking myself, what would have happened if I hadn't said anything? If I hadn't approached her that day? Because I wasn't going to. I was so angry. Angry at all of you for leaving me there to die. For restraining me, for never giving me a chance to speak. I never had that moment. I never got to say anything. So what would have happened if I didn't do it, huh? Was she just going to leave me forever?
I wasn't about to leave you, Evelyn.
I couldn't help but get angry. I don't want to. I can't even let myself. But I feel like I had to please everyone just to get what I wanted. I had to sacrifice pieces of myself. And hell, I'm laughing. Laughing through my teeth. I don't even do that. I'm not the same person I used to be. I've changed. I've changed. I can't even recognize my own skin, my own thoughts. I feel like destroying everything. I don't understand. I don't understand anything. So forgive me if I can't look at Remorians with the same adoring eyes everyone else does. Because I'm constantly reminded of what I almost lost, of what I did, of what you got.
You speak as if you're losing everyone, yet everyone stands with you. Even if the situation wasn't comfortable, you know deep down that we would have saved you. We would have done everything to help you!
For what? Because I was being stupid and I was being reckless? That I was a baby to all of you, that I wasn't respected, and I was being ridiculous? And that there were 100 solutions and I decided to choose the path that I did?
You're mistaken if you think we would hate you. We never did. In fact, all I feel right now is confusion. Evelyn, I expected to be reunited with everyone, and yet here you stand before me, going through whatever it is you're going through. You could have opened up to us!
She tried, Rasha. She tried. And when she wanted to try again, we were down in an area where she could not reach.
Then why didn't you call us? You had a phone!
She did. She called me, and it was my mistake for not noticing the current situation.
And besides, why do you act as if this is your right? Why do all of you try to fix me? As if I was just a problem you just wanted rid of! I never got a choice in anything. You all strapped me, drugged me, force-fed me food, and cartwheeled using my body!
Because you were hurting yourself! Do you not think that any of us in this situation would have stepped up to save you?
Rasha, that's enough.
No. She needs to hear this. She needs to know that there are people out there willing to die for her! I did not come here with the intent to be pitiful. I just needed to know that we care!
I know you did!
Armageddon is not always fire raining from the sky or the world splitting apart. It is the moment everything inside a person collapses at once. It is the war between restraint and release, where emotion becomes something too vast for the body to hold. It is not the destruction of the world, but the feeling that it could be if one more breath is taken the wrong way. And in that moment Evelyn stood on the edge of her own. The air around her trembled as her emotions surged, gathering into a volatile wave of energy. She didn't want to destroy anything. She didn't want to hurt anyone. She just needed to let it out, to scream. The power rose anyway, uncontrollable, swelling with her voice as it broke free. It blew the tent away, only Evelyn's scream echoed outwards, raw, shaking, and heard by everyone beyond the thin walls. Evelyn stood there in shock. Out of the ashes came a new form. Claws that gleamed crimson, eyes that turned red, garments that was black as a moonless sky. She who carried Armageddon.
I know you were all trying to help. I get it. I do. It's not that I didn't see it. It's not that I didn't appreciate it. I did. I really did. Sorry. I'm so sorry if I ever made it seem like I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Back then, that day, Lachette left. She just left! And I wasn't explained. Not a word. No one told me anything. I wasn't even briefed. Just pushed me back. Stronger. Like that was supposed to be enough. Someone yelled at me. And I got scared. I didn't understand anything and I just... Everyone left me. I felt like it was thrown away. Like I didn't matter. And I couldn't even justify how I felt. It was like I didn't have the right to feel hurt. Like if I did, I'd just be a burden. A problem. Something that would hold all of you back. And I know that was selfish. I know it was. I admit that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
No one will ever believe you.
I just want one thing. Just one. Please let me have a say in anything that involves me. Please, let me escape. I don't want to be strained again. I don't want to be put in a place where I have no control. Where someone can just leave me and I can't do anything about it.
You opened up to us.
Why am I even like this? Why am I so paranoid? Wasn't I independent before? Wasn't I fine on my own? Wasn't I the pride of my family? The smartest one? Wasn't I the one that everyone has everything figured out? So why does it feel like I'm nothing now? Why does it feel like I'm useless to everyone? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Please stop killing me. Please.
Rashar kept trying to hug Evelyn.
Don't you understand? You're a part of this family. I just want you to understand. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to feel like this. You don't have to do everything on your own. From the very beginning, we were a team. We worked together.
Rasha, enough. The last thing she needs right now is anyone riling her emotions that are already out of control. She could die. Would you rather be the one to kill her? Come with me.
Let me go! Hey!
Evelyn then opened a portal. It was linked to Robert's cryo-sleep chamber. Evelyn felt the weight of the moment pressing down on her like a collapsing sky. This might be the end of the line for Robert. Or maybe it wasn't. Relief would have come with her apology, pride for having done the right thing, but all she could feel was the sharp and yielding cost. Him. No mother should ever have to choose like this, to trade a child for her own conscience. The multiverse stretched before her, fractured, merciless, exactly as cruel as she had feared. She had once imagined bending it, shaping a world where Robert could be spared her own suffering, but now her hopes and dreams had unravelled, no longer walked the same path. Robert... She could not, in full conscience, bring him to life in a world so broken, so filled with selfish desire. No child asks to be born, and yet she owed him everything. She was his mother, bound by love and responsibility, and that bond demanded clarity, demanded sacrifice. Her heart screamed, but the truth was merciless, and the path forward was inevitable. She had to kill Robert. She raised her arms and activated her red crow knight, but just as she was about to shoot...
Gotcha.
Lachette, what are you doing? No! Let go of me!
Stop.
Now is not the time!
No, Evelyn, I'm not letting you go.
Lachette!
What?
Just because I told you once, I like to be held down.
That is not
No!
what's supposed
Let go of me!
I'm not letting you go. Evelyn!
Just
stop.
because you are 2 inches taller and heavier than I am.
It's not
doesn't
about
mean
that.
I won't try to
Evelyn,
kick your ass!
Stop! I'm
I
trying.
don't need...
Evelyn!
Just let go of me! Lachette! Lachette, let go! The current might burn... Oh my god. Your face. What the hell happened to you down there?
Well, I had fights of my own. Everything for you, right?
I should have known something bad was going to happen today.
Whatever happened back there, I punched it to the ground. I beat it. There's no need to worry about me.
Lachette, please! You're going to die if you're near me.
No. Hey. Shh. Look at me. I'm not in any danger. I promise. I feel like there's something else I'm more worried about than myself right now, Evelyn.
This is all my fault. I shouldn't have brought Corona into the world. They're going to come for us. They're going to come for all of us. But I can stop it. I'm the one who brought it in. I can get it into my body. You don't have to be affected by it at any point. I can fix it. I promise!
Evelyn, there's no need for you to do this alone. Look at me. Even I got hurt by something like this. I wanted a piece of him too.
Lachette slowly threads her fingers through Evelyn's claws, careful and unafraid, as if even the sharpness could not harm her. One claw rests against the other, and she gently cups them both, her hands closing Evelyn's like a quiet promise. Then she pulls her closer, wrapping her in a tight embrace, pressing warmth into the space where cold had settled. In her hold there is no hesitation, only steady and wavering heat, like she was trying to remind Evelyn what it felt like to be human again.
I beg you, please. You're in danger because of me. You are going to die. There is no cure. I haven't found one. There is no cure for this. I cannot die. I cannot let you die.
Evelyn, do you remember what I promised when I came back to see you? Or when you came back to see me? Do you remember why I left you and how I didn't know how painful it was for you, thinking that I was leaving you? I'm here now. I wanted to be stronger. I wanted to beat everything in your way, including this.
I appreciated you getting stronger for me. That's what I needed, to be honest, but...
Didn't you say that, according to your notes, it's dangerous for me to leave you behind?
I did that because I didn't want you to leave. But now you put yourself in more danger. You got stronger, and now people might come for you. They will target you. They will fight you, and I might not be able to protect you. I'm afraid that I wouldn't be able to stop it. So I tried to harness Chronite. I thought maybe if I channeled it right, I could do something. But it got worse. And Sunter almost died! If I hadn't done anything, if that luck didn't kick in, someone would have died. I would have put everyone in danger. I would have put you in danger. I can't live with that guilt.
You're contradicting yourself again. Didn't you say you don't want me to leave you? If you handle things on your own and I handle things on my own, won't we be separated? And besides, I can take care of it. Meanwhile, look at you.
But...
None of that. Please tell me, Evelyn. Tell me everything. Tell me how you felt when I left you. Don't hold back. I can take it, however painful your screams are.
Lachette sat up and adjusted the position of the cuddle.
I don't even know what I'm feeling anymore. I don't even know how to describe it. It's funny. It's actually funny. I was about to lose you again, and I didn't understand anything. I still don't. I can't forgive myself. I can't forgive you. I can't fix any of it. No matter what I do. They strapped me into that bed, and I couldn't move. I couldn't talk to you. I just needed an explanation, and you were gone. I've been living on eggshells ever since. I can't do anything for myself anymore. Everything has to be for everyone else. Because if I choose wrong, someone gets hurt. You get hurt. And it's always my fault. I want to kill Robert.
Lachette gently presses her forehead against Evelyn's.
There's no need to kill Robert. Besides, isn't he our most precious invention? There's no need to throw away the hardest thing you worked on. But there's also something I need to tell you. You don't have to do this alone. All this hard work, all of it, the list of things you feel you need to do. You're talking as if you're doing it alone. There's no need for that. You can always ask for help. I'm always here for you. You can always tell me everything. All the things you've worked on. Please, don't throw them away. Instead, tell me. Invite me more into this work of yours. I'm curious. I want to know more.
And tell me. You can tell me anything. Tell me this. I don't mean to sound like I'm doubting your feelings, but do you really love me? I mean that in the sense of asking. Not as your savior. Not as someone you're curious about. Not as someone you feel you owe your life to or anything like that.
Not even someone whom you've engaged to? I still wear that ring.
And I fell for you. It felt like fireworks. I don't even know how to explain it. It felt like something I wasn't supposed to feel anymore. I told myself I wasn't going to love again. I wasn't going to give my feelings to anyone. Because I knew someone would just break them. And then I felt those feelings again. You. I tried to hide it. My attraction, everything. The things I say, like calling you as beautiful as waterfalls. I meant them. I just didn't know how else to say it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just a human thing or if I'm misunderstanding it. Did you ever feel nervous around me? Like, is your definition of love maybe just friendship? I'm not saying this is a breakup, I need clarity. You say I'm your savior. You say you owe your life to me. But realistically, that could have been anyone. Someone else could have been there in that moment.
That is not like anyone else, right? It's simply you.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to butt in, especially in this situation. But Evelyn, are you afraid that in another universe, if someone else were in your place, under the same circumstance, Lachette would have reacted the same way?
Look at me! Those moments you're talking about, they feel like mirrors, like you're seeing destiny in them, like the stories Akeisha told you. But that's insane! It's kind of psychotic to think that someone like me, someone as panicked and scared as I was, someone who's laughing when nothing's funny, someone who's clearly broken, could ever match whatever perfect image you have in your head, like some Prince Charming.
It would take more than just saving me for me to fall in love with someone else. And yet, somehow, you did more than that. You did everything that led me here, to this moment, to you. Every word, every quiet moment, every time you let yourself be seen. You think those were nothing. Coincidences, accidents of fate. But they weren't. They were you. All the things that piled up to this point. You did all of those.
Evelyn slowly lifts her trembling hand, hesitating before pressing it against Lachette's chest, searching as if truth could be found beneath her skin and bone. There is warmth. There is life. A heartbeat, no. Two intertwined, and even yet somehow forming a soft, strange rhythm like music meant only for her.
Do you hear it? That rhythm? That's not a coincidence. That's me loving you. Not because you saved me, not because I owe you anything. But because you were you. Every moment, every touch, every time you tried, even when you were breaking. You think anyone else could have taken your place, but you're wrong. It wasn't the moment. It was the person. It was you. You think you're too broken to be loved, but that's exactly why I love you. You're real. You're flawed. You're hurting and you still stayed. You still cared. That's not something anyone else could ever be.
And Robert,
Please tell me more about Robert. I feel like I'm excited to take care of him once he comes out.
Do you love him? Would you love him as a child? As your own?
Of course, Evelyn. You're the one who made him. I know Robert will have good intentions when he grows up.
Yeah. But you saw it like an invention. An invention, like it was just any other piece of my work. Any one of my creative liberties. But he's not. He's the only thing of my family I've left. I don't even care if he's a colio or anything like that. He was supposed to be a project, something to finish what I started before and failed, but more importantly, he became someone I wanted to call family, and I can't leave him in a world where he's going to be hated like I was. Look at this world. This isn't a place where he won't be targeted, or worse, bullied. I can't, in my right mind, bring him into a world where he won't be loved, and I can't take myself out of it. Then the least I can do is protect him from that future.
Only parents are capable of loving someone who hasn't even been born yet. But after that, no matter what world they brought into, love is something they grow into, something they prove, something they find. And if you really believe this world won't accept him, then we'll find another one. We can travel between worlds, right? We'll find a place where we belong. Where Robert belongs. The three of us. And maybe even more. People who think like us. Who believe like us.
But while you were going through all of this, I was focused on my own desires. I didn't see how much you were hurting. I can't forgive myself for that. I have to atone for this.
Back then, Evelyn, all I asked was for you to give me time for my mother. I didn't need you to carry my pain or sympathize with how I lost her. If you were dealing with your own problems, that's okay. A person can only handle so much at once, right?
But I couldn't even tell you that I hated Rasha because he was committing genocide. He was going to kill everyone for the sake of your mother, and I hated it. I couldn't tell you because that was also your mother.
Are you telling me you're afraid to tell how Rasha feels after my mother disappeared because of my mother? Evelyn, Rasha is not my mother. Telling me that he feels angry and wants to kill everyone because of the death of my mother does not insult my mother.
Nor you?
Of course not. And I understand that. What Rasha did. He was only speaking out of grief. Just like you are right now. You're saying confusing things that don't make sense. All out of some very strong emotion.
No. I can't say I'm depressed. Everyone will hate me if I am. It's a lie. I'm not depressed. I'm not going to commit suicide. There's no reason for you to leave me. There's nothing. Nothing! I'm fine. I'm really stable.
All those voices at the back of your head. You don't have to live up to all of those expectations. Your expectations don't dictate how you live. It's your decision.
But you left because I felt that way, didn't you?
I left because I wanted to be better. To be stronger. To protect you. Because I couldn't understand how you've been feeling. So I needed some space and come back even stronger. I needed to understand you.
Lachette. I'm so sorry for everything. Please, Lachette! Don't do this for me! I don't deserve this!
You said it yourself. Kronite grants wishes, right?
The glow pulses slightly brighter.
Yeah, but no, you're not doing this!
Well, this is my wish.
The Kronite flares with light, then suddenly dims. Lachette's grip loosens. Lachette collapses forward. Evelyn catches her, pulling her into her arms.
Hey, stay with me! Lachette!
Lachette doesn't respond. Her head rests against Evelyn's shoulder, her breath faint. Lachette's eyes slowly close, a soft, peaceful smile remaining on her face. Kronite, the force Evelyn once carried like a quiet blessing, had come to her through fate or through her own relentless striving, as though she alone was meant to walk this path. In this moment she finally understood it. Fate, once rigid and merciless, could bend, break and be rewritten. Even if it felt like a delusion, anything was possible. With the last of her strength, Evelyn drew Lachette's Kronite into her gun, the relic of her family, and did not hesitate, for she had found her forever and would save her, turning tragedy into something beautiful. But in doing so, blue and black flames appeared, binding Titanite and Kronite together into a force that defied all laws. They were familiar, yet strange, like the presence of solution and absolution, but this was neither. It was a force of fracture, confusion, and unravelling will pulling her away from her purpose. She'd felt it before, the hesitation and doubt at the edge of something important. This force had a name. Irresolution. Of course, that was just a vision, and when the vision cleared, sure, the mystery was solved on who was causing all of this shenanigans, but that wasn't important. It seems that Lachette is unconscious. Slowly, she opens her eyes and sees that Evelyn is okay. She smiles faintly once more before drifting back to sleep. Even as she sleeps, her heartbeat can still be heard.
Franklin, did you hear that?
Yes.
This is already Kronite matter. I might have to take part in finding a way to beat this. This is my area of expertise, after all.
Evelyn, you are the only person who knows this phenomena by heart. I will be asking you for further information on how to deal with this. unknown variable.
I didn't mean to sound like I'm taking charge, but I feel like I have to. I've seen you wield the cronite perfectly. It's incredible. If you're okay with it, I'd like to train you with it.
Very well. If this is an issue that the new Olympus will soon face, then I suppose, as their leader, I should learn a few things about this new threat.
Very well. Everyone, please get rest.
Evelyn takes a deep breath, gathering the last of her remaining strength. She focuses, willing the faint remnants of power left in her body to act. She teleports to their bed. Evelyn lifts Lachette into her arms, moving her gently back to bed. She pauses, letting Lachette sleep peacefully, her soft breathing rhythmic and steady, like counting goats in a dream. A small, genuine smile crosses Evelyn's face. For the first time, she feels a spark of confidence. Leaning close, she kisses Lachette, careful yet tender, hoping somehow the gesture reaches her in her sleep. Evelyn lingers for a moment, her chest tight with emotion, before finally letting herself relax, feeling both the weight of loss and the warmth of newfound courage. Wait, hold on. I'm getting a message from WanderFoot that the scene has been changed. Let me see in the script here. It was all a dream and Evelyn didn't teleport her building and stayed in the tent after she went rage. Then she was force-fed by pudding. No, not again. Wanda, didn't Evelyn make it very clear that this was an act of harassment, you one-eyed looking clock?